What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kaethorin of Kaethorin Motovlogs, and time to do our daily challenges: Supermoto, French Riviera with the race superbikes, and Sierra Nevada with a Ducati. Alright, let's go. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So we're at the track, and we have the Suzuki RMZ 450 at Castello Supermoto circuit. We are going to get first place on all the bikes, because I don't settle for worse, or at least I don't like to. Ain't nothing with a little bumping. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind while racing. Come on now. Get out of here with that bullshit. We're on Supermotos. All of us on these Supermotos probably came from riding dirt bikes. If this was a real life situation, we were probably used to riding motocross off-road. And motocross off-road is a lot more bumpy, dangerous, and annoying as hell. Oh, I'm going. He, like, legit took me out there. Take me out. Take me out. Take me out. Get out of here, asshole. I'm trying to get first place, and you're not taking it from me. Man. That was right up my ass. And that's also the main reason why the hell I'm still on easy rather than anything harder. Because even easy is usually like right up my ass on Supermoto circuits. Until I actually get a bit out ahead of them. So I guess I could probably do medium AI. Well, it's very easy right now, so I can probably step it to easy. And stop being such a super nublet. But if I stop being such a super nublet, then it's less fun for me. It's more of a challenge. I don't want the challenge. I just want to go around the track and be a hooligan. Like, half the corners on the Supermoto, I'm like letting the rear wheel just slide out. Tabletop. Why? Why is it so difficult on a Supermoto to do these tight corners, but yet so easy? You gotta focus on them, but it's like they're easy enough with the bike. The bike doesn't want to fall over because it's super light, so you can just like lay it down and still keep it up in the air, basically. Third gear wheelie, fourth gear, set down for fifth, and come around. Actually, this is my favorite Supermoto track. Castello is actually a lot of fun. It's a good track. You end up going around it pretty quick. It's only about 2,000 meters total, 2,200 meters total. But a good track. Race superbikes next. Now we'll do the Ducati next. Sierra Nevada on a Ducati. Alright, Desmo Sedici RR on Sierra Nevada's full circuit. Come on. early shift through the first 3 gears, 4 gears. At least at the start of the race on this bike. That is my normal. Double checking the traction controls off. I imagine it was because my back wheel was slipping out like a motherfucker. I love it. That is what I prefer. Let's go balls to the wall. Oh god, that was definitely balls to the wall. Except for the fact that my rider is a female rider, so it was tits to the wall in her case. That comment of tits to the wall actually kind of reminds me of a motovlogger that I used to watch when she was posting stuff a bit more often. It was 13 Here Comes the Sun. Her saying whenever she was going fast was that she had her tits to the tank, or the tank to her tits, whatever way it was. It's kind of like saying balls to the walls, but an equivalent for a woman on a motorcycle. Tits to the tank. And away we go. Let's do this. Fucking power through that wheelie after fixing my error. I just gave it too much throttle. I'm not really afraid of this bike sliding out. I'm guessing that it's the V-twin in it. I just get the way that it's gonna slide out and control it pretty darn well. It slides out almost like a 600 inline 4. I like how my mirror phased through completely on the guardrail. I mean, probably would have broken in real life, so it wouldn't matter. And they probably don't feel like making you have to pay constantly to repair stuff on the bike, so they allow it to phase through and keep the bikes from being damaged, which is useful. I'm not a big fan of vehicle wear inside of a video game. The point behind vehicle wear would be if this was a proper sim, but this doesn't act like a proper sim. This is definitely it acts more like a racing game. It's a really good racing game, though. I actually... Oh, God. Too much. Too much rear slip. But that's fine. All the rear slip in the world really won't cause any big deals, as the rewind is available. And even so, rear wheel slip, with how far ahead I am, doesn't matter, because that's first place. Now, we will go do the superbikes in the race form. Race Superbike by Motha BB3. By Motha BB3 UK edition for the Team UK racing team. So let's start this race. Arguing in the background may be audible. I can hear it over my headphones, but I'll deal. Hopefully you guys can deal as well. I'm sorry if it is annoying, but this is the last race, and hopefully it wouldn't have been heard throughout the whole episode, or throughout the whole last race, and hopefully not throughout this whole race, because I'm going to stop thinking about it and talking about it, and talk about how this is legitimately my favorite race superbike. Thing hauls ass. and while it's hauling ass, it's actually really fucking good at it. Got some really good handling too. It's actually my favorite because it handles well with how I ride. I go super hard in the paint with my bikes. And this bike actually likes to go hard in the paint. Also likes to get really close to those curbs. Let's take off that traction control and set back up to telemetry. So you guys can see acceleration, lean angle, and braking power. I personally prefer that view whenever watching someone play a game like this rather than where they are on the track, because I have a position indicator up at the top left, the lap indicator bottom left. The speedo is the bottom right, and I have it, actually, I've never really explained why I have it in kilometers an hour rather than miles per hour while living in America. I innately have this set up to European English, so more old-timey English, basically, and basically Europe's normal English, which I'm fine with. I understand most of it, and stuff I don't understand I'll look up and do, but there's really no need to worry about it because no matter what, English is English in the end. But I have it in kilometers an hour like I do because it's actually more accurate on the speed, really. Because I think it's like 1.1 miles an hour or something, or 1.3 miles an hour is equal to like, or a kilometer an hour is equal to like 0.7 miles an hour, some shit like that. I don't know. It's something ridiculous, but it's a lot more accurate, I feel, on the whole numbers side. Because I've noticed a lot of speedos that do miles per hour actually come out of sync with how quick you're moving pretty quick, due to just rounding and guessing. Because I mean, I imagine a lot of stuff is built off of a more binary click system of, or the decimal system that the meters work off of rather than the hexadecimal that the mile works off of. I believe it's hexadecimal for the mile. It's something different for the mile. See that? That is a good slide. That was a good slide that could have gone bad. Well, it was a good recovery from a bad slide, basically. This is how that went. I actually do like to lock up the rear occasionally and let it just slide. It actually kind of makes things fun. Helps the rear wheel kind of slide a little bit through the corner. If you do it at the right time, you can do that and kind of drift the bike through the corner. Oh god. Oh man, tap the wall. Didn't count against me though, which I kind of find funny. Usually tapping the wall counts against you. Crappy acceleration out of the corner, but I don't care because I'm in first place. And wheelie past the finish for the win! And I will see you guys in the next challenge video. Peace.